Howdy folks, this is your old pal, Uncle Al, one of my jackknives, Southern boy. Now, a lot of people are asking me about these. Yeah, it's just a clasp knife, old jackknife. Cold steel, they're fairly common. I keep half a dozen all over the place. Now, I did get a mail call, and this was something I ordered last month. And it got lost, and it ended up in Homestead, Florida. And they tracked it down. They sent it back to me. Thank God. I got this from Amazon. Yeah, it's kind of, how can I say it best described, stomped and kind of a little bit warped because I think it's the moisture. And it went back and forth all over the East Coast instead of showing up my house. This is Straight Arrow, Manual of Indian Lore. It was a promotional ad by the Nabisco Company back in the early 50s when Straight Arrow's popular ingenuity manual and a set of collectible cards with a secret lore of Indian knowledge, and was in Weebix and shredded wheat and all those wonderful things. Now I got 1 and 2, and they're kind of collectibles. The real things are hard to get because they're almost 170 years old. Okay, I love the artwork. Now, what was funny about this belongs to about 6-7 different Indian tribes. Okay, and they kind of mashed them all together. And you have some from the prairies, some from the Southwest, some from different tribes in different regions. And I could tell the difference. It just gets a little hilarious. And this one is more of the Southwest, because I could tell, because nobody used spurs on the East Coast, not that I know of. We could ask Yankees Outdoor Adventures. I don't think they use spurs. And I gotta get another pair of moccasins. Mine's got holes in them. And they show you how to do leathercraft. Leathercraft, canoeing, blanket and roll. Page 48. That was one of my favorites. If I can find it again. Because this came out, you know, as a comic book. You had adventures of him doing the proper thing. And people really loved it in the 50s. But I hate to say it. Also, Uncle Alan's getting a little blind. Yeah. And then you have your woodsmanship. Okay, they ripped this off of the Boy Scout. Instead of Boy Scout, they have an Indian Brave. And then they have the blanket roll. I know which one they took this from. Okay. But it's all fairly good, and it's all in good young people's times. Now, I tell a lot of people, be careful of the 50s and 60s because they had a lot of this type of thing, and it's not, we could say it today, politically correct. But I tell a lot of folks it was fine back then because America was still in its innocence, got over World War II, they won, still a little bit in the head, but it was a fun time and it was a great period for most young people. I'll catch you later. I got a lot of things I got to do today. It's the day before Mother's Day. I talked to Allie Carroll. Please check out her channel and help her out. She's doing a great giveaway. Uncle Alan's a bit tired today because lack of sleep, running around, making sure people, this is important, go see people that lost families and they're the only ones left. Elderly mothers alone by themselves. simple things. Say hello, drop a cake off, cheer them up. Do aid to your elderly and senior people or disabled people. Cheer them up on Mother's Day. Because a lot of people, they're too much. I don't have the phone with me. I forget it's charging on the other table. They're staring too much on the phones. Okay? If you look in my Pinterest site under Alan Sato, under Father, they show you what America looks like to the rest of the world. And I have to say this, folks, it's really sad because the big three evil right now, China, America, and Iraq. Okay? Since when are we considered the bad guys to the rest of the world? And Putin's looking really good to a lot of people. I think something's gone really wrong. So I'll let you think about it, and I'll catch you later. It's a warm 92 degrees today. The temperature is switching over to desert conditions. By next month, it'll be 105. So I'll catch you later, folks.